Okay, so I'm going to show you how to send letters via Huggg. So one of the options when you're sending a voucher is letter, and I'm going to show you how that works. So choosing a supermarket voucher now. First of all, I'm going to send a letter with a voucher that has a choice on it. So a supermarket voucher is one of those. There are lots of others in the system as well. So let's start with this one. I'm going to choose a low cost one. So let's say it's a £5 voucher, but I want to send it to a number of people. We'll go straight to recipient's details. You don't need to put a message in that last screen because we're going to put our message in the letter itself. And the first thing it prompts you to do is upload a logo. So I'll put our company logo in there. You would put yours in there instead. And you can type a message in there. Anything you want to write, and then preview. And it'll show you where the address goes, the date. It's always today's date. Here's your voucher, whatever you want to write there. And then there's the instructions at the bottom, which are what the recipient has to do to claim their voucher with choice. So by scanning the QR code or typing a unique code into this website, they will be able to still make their choice for supermarkets. As you can see, this is something you have to do on a phone. Therefore, it isn't a great option for people who aren't digitally able. There's a separate video about how to print a voucher. This is not printing a voucher, this is creating letters. So let's say that we're happy with that. We go to the next stage and we're going to bulk upload all the addresses. So here we go. If you haven't got one ready, you can download a template, and that will give you a spreadsheet and show you the correct way to write in the address, and also each one has to have a specific piece of information in there. It doesn't have to be a case number, it could be some information about the customer there. And then we save that. I already have one saved, and we would upload a example letter addresses. There it is. Then you click add recipients, and it's telling me that 9 recipients have been added. And when I close, there they all are. And I could just choose to remove one actually. I only want to send those 8. Okay, and then we go next. Then we're going to choose the voucher expiry link, which is the date by which they need to have claimed their voucher. Not by which they need to have spent it, just they need to have claimed their voucher, and if they haven't done it by that date, then the money goes back into your Huggg pot and you can reuse it. And we review and pay. I have some reason codes set up and pay. Now the last thing that you're going to get here then is the download, and that is a PDF of all the letters that we've created. So just opening that now, and here is that PDF. So these are all 8 letters that you could then send to the printer. This can be anything up to 1,000 letters, by the way, in one file. So if we look at this page, when someone gets this letter, this is what they have to do. You've got your message at the top, and here are the steps that will always be there. They have to enter the website address and type in this code, or scan the QR code using their phone, and that will take them to this page. So this is the same page. You might recognize it if you already use Huggg for emails or texts. This is the same page that you see when you click a link to any voucher. And because this is a voucher with choice, the next step is going to be choosing the supermarket. If you're sending a one-link energy voucher, this would be the screen where you answer the questions in order to get the right kind of voucher for your energy payment. If it was a Home Essentials voucher, this would look the same, but it would be a whole different array of retailers. So you get the idea anyway. This is if you have a voucher with choice, that's what your link is going to take you to, whether you send it on a letter or a text or an email. And if you want to go through those and check them, you can always go to the voucher history area, that's here, and click the link, paste it into a new browser window, and it will show you that process. That's how we got there. And that is how you send a letter. The only different letter, so they all look like that. That's how the letters look, except if you're sending a pay point letter. So that's either energy or cash. And if you send an energy or cash pay point voucher, it will actually load the barcode onto the letter itself. So with energy or cash, let's say we're sending a letter here, go to our desktop, there we go. And we type our message in here, preview the letter, and I can show you here, there's the barcode. So in fact, all your letters for PayPoint, cash or energy will come out just like this with a barcode. It's not possible to do that with any other kind of voucher, but it is possible with PayPoint. And that means when they get that letter, they can actually take the letter itself into PayPoint, any PayPoint store, and redeem it for energy or cash, depending on which of those vouchers you've chosen. All of the other letters will have the code that they'll need to review on their phone. But if you want to just send somebody a voucher, let's say an Aldi voucher, £5 Aldi voucher, and you need the printed version, I would do this. Go share the voucher links myself, create, all the way to the end, and simply copy the link, paste it into a new window and claim. And that will allow you to get the voucher on the screen and print it on behalf of the recipient. So you can just print that out, give it to them, and they'll have a printed version of the voucher. You can send them letters with the code on, and for someone who's not digitally able, you might want to send them this actual physical voucher. Okay, so hope that helps. Get in touch on support@hugg.me if you need anything or have any other questions, and that is how to do letters on Huggg.